So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, episode 77 of our Master League thingy-bajiggity, and today we got a whopper, because we're taking on Manchester City. If we beat them today, we go ahead of them, and if Tottenham lose, we go back to the top of the table. If we lose, then we're going to drop, 5 points behind them, which is going to be tough. So yeah, it's a bit of a whopper. I will say this much, if you want to leave a comment in this video, ask me a question, make it interesting, whatever you would like, I will answer them in the beginning of the next video, alright? So, gives you guys a bit more of an incentive to write the old comment, and yeah, maybe get featured in the next Master League episode. So if you like to do that, go ahead and do so. And there was also one other comment that I wanted to quickly touch base on. It was someone mentioned, they said that they're saying the series is kind of going downhill because, you know, I'm whining too much. Preferred it when I was just strictly commentating and that was it. And, you know, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. That's fine. I don't really think the series has gone downhill. I think the games have been far more entertaining, what with me cranking up to Legend. And yes, look, I do whine a lot and I do complain a lot. All right, I will say this much. This is me in a nutshell. What you guys see me playing Master League with me on Facecam, I'm giving you honest feedback. I'm giving you honest impressions. All right, what you see is what you get with me. I'm going to say stupid things. I'm going to be ridiculous. It's just the way I am. So if you don't like that, then you're probably not going to like the channel. And yeah, of course I'll do the commentary every now and then, but I've kind of got into a mix now of doing a bit of a hybrid where I'll commentate during the match, and then if something stupid happens, I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know, I'm not getting paid by Konami. None of this stuff that people often say, oh, TTB's a PES fan. Yeah, I'm a PES fan. I love the game. But if there's problems with it, I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm extremely passionate about PES. Couldn't give a monkeys about FIFA. That's why when I play FIFA, I'm like, whatever. You know, I don't play it anymore because I just don't like it. But PES is different. Just like Manchester United, I've got a thing in my heart for Man United, and there's a little slot there as well for PES. And next to that, you know, you've got ice cream and then a few other things, but that's how I am. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. I'm not moaning for the sake of moaning. It's just my personality. This is how I am. I will say silly things and do silly stuff, but there it is, and I'm not going to change, folks, from Legend to Superstar. I know people are saying, why are you sticking to Legend if you're always complaining? As I said, that's just how I am. I'm not complaining and saying, all right, now we go down to Superstar. I like the challenge, folks. I absolutely love having a challenge against the AI. I want to improve on manual, absolutely. The only way to do that now is to crank it on Legend, and we're just going to stick with it. If we get battered every match, then that's what happens, but I don't think I'm going to get battered every match. Alright, that's the long spiely-wheelie out the way. This is the lineup that we're going for today. It's a bit of a shame. There are positives that players are up for it here and there, but I mean, look at the bench. David's down. Alan has been missing for weeks now. I don't know where he's gone. His conditioning is gone. You'll see Alfie probably leave in a minute. He's not going to like it. I can see him getting ready to leave. Ollie's going over to him now. So yeah, we're going to go for the usual. Klosterman, Tar, and Holgate. Mina is back. I don't know. Do we play Mina? Actually, I just realised Mina is actually back. So yeah, we are going to have to go Mina. Mina, Tar, Klosterman with the pace to try and stop Sterling. We're going to go Barrios, Camavinga, and James today. And then Kulusevski's on full blue. Hudson-Odoi is on full blue. We are going to be using the flanks all day in this match, and we have to. Marlon's on blue as well, which is great, and Shalov's up for it too. So, yeah, the bench isn't great. It isn't great. Someone also said about De La Cruz, because if we have a look at De La Cruz real quick, I'm not going to start him, but you can see his face right now. He's got a little bit of hair, and then in-game, he's kind of bald. Well, I did a bit of research with him, and I don't know, he has long hair in some images, and some images he's bald. So maybe it's an updated De La Cruz. I don't know. I don't watch, you know, Argentinian football. Can't give you an answer. But anyway, there's a look at Man City. Foden's in the lineup. Sterling. Aguero's going to be the pain. We are going to man mark him. I'm playing very spread out. I like to play that way. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We will be on, it's not 20 minutes. It's going to be an 18-minute match today. But yeah, Aguero could be the nightmare. So we are going to tight mark him. It seemed to solve the problem in the last couple of games. So if it works again, hey. I'm going to use the orange kit today. I know some of you have been missing it. I do like it. I'm going to use it. So, job done. All right, I will see you guys there at the Etihad in what could be a whopper. We'll see. So there we are, look at that, we've got a beaming light just beaming in there. So yeah, the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City looking to contain the Toffees. Have a quick listen. Look at that, look at these new entrance scenes coming out. You know, yeah, he's walking through players, and where's he going? Where's Gabriel Jesus going? Was that Sterling? I think that was Sterling just wandering off. You know, new little cutscenes. Konami, let's start putting out some DLC for the next iteration of PES. PES 2022. Every single week I want to see you coming out with new stuff for us. We can dream the dream. Anyway, let's dive into this. Alright, 90 minutes to play. Oh, this is a tough one. This is going to be a tough game. I'm hoping Man City come out today absolutely flying. I really do. Just out the blocks and we can try and counter them. If not, we get mullered. Anyway, early chance here as Gundogan trying to flick that one over the top. Here is Foden. Well on James, stay with him. Bernardo Silva starting again. We're already off with the usual Man City ping it about type of football that you're going to expect. That's a good challenge there by Camavinga. I'll tell you what, we've got a chance here. Especially with Marlon being on full blue today. He's going to cause problems. Unlucky. Come on, Camavinga. Keep working for it. We start again with John Stones. If we can win today, we will go ahead of City. Then we have to hope and pray that Tottenham Hotspur lose. And that will be a nice little bonus for us. We still have big games to play. I mean, I think, are we taking on Chelsea soon? I think we're taking on Arsenal soon, so still big matches to come. Here's Rodri. I actually won 7-2 the other day in my Juventus playthrough on Legends. Now, granted, it was in the Coppa Italia, and it was against Hellas Verona, who were actually bottom of the table, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot on PES. So yeah, 7-2 is a nice result. Anyway, look how deep they are, Man City, and this is why we do it. Shalov's going all the way. Oh, it was a good challenge there, but this is why I stretch out my team, so that it forces Manchester City to play so deep. And that's why I don't like Tiki-Taka. For me, Tiki-Taka, all it does is put players too close together, which means the AI can play, you know, really narrow type football and not a deep line. You want the AI to play a very deep line so you can just push them back as far as you can and then try and spring the counters. I mean, it's worked out for us a few times, and that deflection will be comfortable for Strakosha as we are 10 minutes in. Yeah, we've got to find Kulusevski today a lot, as well as Hudson-Odoi, with them both being on full blue. You can see Kulusevski still going, but we'll start this one again with James, Camavinga, Hudson-Odoi. Right now, the team actually feels good. Let's spring the ball about the way we like to. All right, Kulusevski, here he goes, up against Zinchenko. Gets it back, turns the other way. Still going. Well, he might as well carry on doing it if he's going to let you deliver it in. Looking for Marlon. Oh, the flick on was there. Man City managed to get it away. Here's Pedro Porro, and that is a Porro pass. All right, let's get Mina towards the front post, because he's definitely going to beat Foden in the air. Let's see. No, he's not. What am I on about? Let's come back towards Kulusevski, though. Players are on the edge of the box. Mina! Oh, Mina. Imagine Mina scored that. Oh, they've got Leno in goal. Guess he had enough of Arsenal, and he decided that he's heading off to Manchester to try and win some trophies. Bernardo Silva, Foden, 20 minutes in. It's been a bit cagey. Man City haven't created too much yet. Great challenge there by Klosterman. He's done exceptionally well. Come on, Shalov. Better than that, son. Better than that. Klosterman, you're out of position, so forget about it. Here is Foden. He's got very good feet, as we know. Lays it up the line, looking for Aguero. It's a great challenge, though, to win it back. And away we go now with Klosterman. Oh, look at Marlon through the middle. He wants it. Trying to play that quick, intricate 1-2. And suddenly you're in. Ceballos, another player. Wasn't he at Arsenal as well? Man City snapping up the Arsenal players. Rodro Pedro. Foden. As the sun is setting. Sterling. Back to Zinchenko. This is a little bit better by City. This is what we are worried about. Foden. Ceballos, no, don't let him turn. Well, he did let him turn, but luckily the finish was pretty timid in the end. And Hudson-Odoi is taking about 6 hours to do anything with it. It comes back to Aguero, and I mean, one thing you don't want to be doing is giving them gifts like that. It's not smart at all. And Hudson-Odoi there, I don't know what he's playing at. Gave it away, and Sergio Aguero not far away there, was he? Starts again with Ruben Diaz. This is kind of the same stadium as Goodison Park. There isn't much of a crowd. I don't know why that happens for certain stadiums. It's very odd. It just sounds very mute. Maybe we can get a fake crowd sticking in the background. Anyway, here's Aguero. He wants to get it back. Swung round to the right-hand side. Porro. Oh, that's a loose pass given away there. Now we've got a chance here with Marlon. He's not going to have the... He's not going to have it, is he? Well, hang on a minute. Maybe we can do the magic. Oh, he's still going here, Marlon. Tasty little run. Camavinga, he goes down. Referee plays on, even though it wasn't really a foul. So we'll just play on ourselves. There's Kulusevski. And a comfortable save for Leno. Jay Leno. Anyway, here is Shalov now. Lovely turn, ref. Lovely turn. And a yellow card for your troubles. He's not going to whip a yellow for that, Ruben Diaz. It was late, but nothing cynical. More importantly, though, a chance possibly here for James Rodriguez. Well, Man City have gone for the smallest wall ever. I mean, honestly, you've got Foden, Bernardo Silva and Sterling all together. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what we can do with James. Not enough bend on it. Not enough bend on the ball, and it was a comfortable save. But yeah, we're 33 minutes in and not really giving Man City a whole lot of room to breathe here. I don't know, I think I'm learning the ropes of Legend, of how to contain the AI a little bit more. Honestly, man marking seems to help out a tremendous amount, so there's a recommendation for you. If you're not using it, try it out. Oh, saying that, that's a lovely pass towards Sterling, and Strakosha. I'll give you props there. I will give you props for managing to just take claim. And sniffing it away from Sterling. And that is a shocker. Here's Foden. Lays it back inside. Ceballos with the ball over the top, but that's going to be easy pickings for, well, no one in the end. Strakosha can roll this out, and away we go again with Kulusevski. Feed this one inside. James, ball up the line there towards Marlon. Kulusevski again. Come on, you should have the strength to hold off Foden. Call blimey. And there you go. That'll do nicely. Delivers that in! Oh, I was hoping Marlon wasn't going to touch this. I really wanted whoever that was at the back post. I think it was Hudson-Odoi there to head it, because he was right in front of the goal. Marlon, it had to be something special to score from there. Come on, lads. 7 minutes till the break. I know it hasn't been the most exciting game in the world, but, you know, what can you say? Camavinga does flick it on. Marlon flicks it over the top. Camavinga's there, and that will do nicely. Love it. I love a good Camavinga-Marlon combination. Rodrigo can't believe it. And it's the Toffees who take an all-important lead here at the Etihad. The fans are silenced. That's a great play. Great play. Camavinga with the flick. Watch this ball from Marlon. This is perfection. It's absolutely perfection. And the finish, simple as you like. All right, boys, that'll do nicely. So we're going to stop being too attacking now. I'm not going to keep playing that way when we are leading. No need for it. I mean, yeah, I like to close the AI down as quickly as we can, but it doesn't mean that we want to give them too much space. Anyway, here's a chance. Aguero, no, you're letting him do it. You're letting him do it. He's hit the post. Good Lord. Nearly an instant reply from Man City. Fortunate there. Very, very fortunate. It can happen in a blink of an eye, honestly. Just don't let him turn. And that's why I whine and complain, because it's very difficult to not complain. You know, we spoke about this how many times? 7,000 times? The referees. But I don't even know if it is the referees at this point. Is it the refs? Is it the collision system? I don't know. And Bernardo Silva with a header. I mean, if he scored that, that's disappointing, because he's certainly one of the smaller players on the field, but luckily he's missed the target. Okay, so you join us for the second half. Unchanged. Not surprised. We're not gonna change it. We're not gonna touch it. There's no need to. Hudson-Odoi. What on earth was that? Tried to flick it over the top. Here is Foden. Man City did have attempts in the first half. They had 63% possession. But you can have possession all you want. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is the scoreline. And here is a chance for Sterling. Lays it off. Aguero trying to hold off Mina. Absolutely quality by Mina there. James Rodriguez now. Marlon flicks it off to Camavinga. Feed that one off to Hudson-Odoi because he's got the legs. If we deliver this early, we have got players in towards the back post. Kulusevski. Oh, it's come off the toe of James. Marlon, what on earth is that for or not Marlon, sorry, Mina, but that will do, I guess. And now Barrios will start again with Klosterman. Finding the feet of James, but he was... What's James doing there? Turn the right way, son. Oh, watch Aguero. Here comes Bernardo Silva. But he's not going to hold off Tar. He's got no chance. Oh, he is going to hold him off. He's a bodybuilder. Didn't know that. Well done, Hudson-Odoi. Quality there. We're just going to hoof this one forward because Marlon's got the pace, folks. Marlon's got the pace. Here he is now. It's Marlon, and that will do. 2-0. And sometimes, honestly, that is what you got to do. That's what you got to do when he's on full blue and he's got the legs. Bang. Straight over the top, and I was going to lay this off to Shalov, but the goalie came out and I was like, it's a cute angle, but to be fair, it's a great finish. It really is. Have a look at it again. The surge to get on the ball, takes his time. And as soon as Leno came out right here, yeah, it was all about, can we get it over the goalie? Just about. And we'll take a lovely 2-0 cushion. So, Manchester City 0, Everton 2. It looks like the Man United result all over again, isn't it, folks? Absolutely loving it so far. We just need to keep this going, honestly. Man City have not impressed me today. We've kept them quiet. But the thing is now, we have a decent defence. I mean, when you're talking about Tar, Mina, Klosterman at the back, it's pretty solid. It is tough for teams to get through. Oh, unlucky with that flick there from James Rodriguez. Here is Raheem Sterling now. The give and go, but Kulusevski wants to get back and help, which is always nice to see. Back inside, Ceballos, Zinchenko, Sterling, Phil Foden, back to Rodri. If they lose this now, City, they're going to be in problems. Tell you that much. Right now, there is some good football by them, but then they're closed down by Barrios, and away we go again. Shalov. Well, go on, Marlon, you're in again, son. He's in again. Has he got the legs? Marlon, tried to look the old fake, but to no such luck. But this is what I wanted. I really wanted Man City to kind of play like this and just bring players forward, especially when they go a goal down. Obviously, it makes things a lot easier for us. Hudson-Odoi. Marlon's just having one of those games today. Gives it back towards him. Nicely done, Hudson-Odoi. Players are queuing up in the box, and, well, it's unorthodox, but we'll take a corner. Come on, Mina. I've scored a couple of goals like this, and it really is probably one of the best ways to score. There it is, Shalov! To Hudson. Aguero flicks it away. Camavinga. Not going to happen there. Aguero read it all day. Bernardo Silva picks it up, and he's run straight into Marlon. Camavinga. Shalov. And it's going to be James, and... yeah, I was actually going to fake that. Changed my mind after it hit it, so it was too late at that point. Oh, what are they doing at the back here? Manchester City looking extremely ragged. Hudson-Odoi go for one of those penalties again, and yeah, that was dog poo. But it's all right. We are clicking here. We are finding a bit of a groove. Remember, we've got Barcelona coming up, not this match, after the next game. So any kind of momentum that we have, and there's a weird pass from the legend AI. They'll do that. Told you that the AI do some odd things at times. Here's Aguero. Oh, he has played that through nicely. Bernardo Silva closed down. We're just going to clear that away. Let's not take any risks. Shalov couldn't win it. We'll make some changes shortly. Man, they're still in this, Man City. Don't write them off. Don't write them off. So the first change, we're going to take off Camavinga, give him a rest. Scored a nice goal. So well played, son. And bring on Villa. Kulusevski. Go on. But look how much better it is when you're so... This is why I play so spread out. You know, a lot of people say the players are too far away from each other. It works. It works, people. It works. My plan is this. I'm going to come out of the website, and it's going to be obviously PES related, and I'm going to be having all kind of tips and tricks and everything on there. And I just want to have a platform to give you guys some stuff, especially if you want to learn manual. It is such a good way to play the game. I mean, it really has changed the way I enjoy PES. So if you can learn it and master it and grasp it, I mean, it's just fun. It really is. Right, Villa, nice little chop there to get half a yard. Now, how about the ball in? Normally it's quite inviting towards Marlon with a header. But you have to remember today as well, there are a few players on blue form. That's what's made today's match much easier. If no one was on blue form in this game, I guarantee you I'd be pulling my hair out. But luckily, we have got some players up for it. Klosterman does find Villa. Now, what are we going to do with this? We'll find James, and he's going to swing that round to Tar, who's going to feed it on to Hudson-Odoi. Marlon. Feed that one inside. Kulusevski. Oh, that'll do nicely. It's Shalov. Oh, could have been number 3. Could have been doing the same thing we did to the Liverpool. But a chance for City now. They've got players up. Bernardo Silva looking to swing it round to Sterling. But look at that. Look at that defending. Look at that defending. Klosterman, you animal. Shalov. Marlon back to Shalov. Oh, Ruben Diaz got the big toe in the way. So 2 final changes. We'll bring Luigi on. Shalov's off. And De La Cruz for James. And the next game, I think we're taking on Brighton. Oh, there's a huge hole through the middle there. Oh, luckily we're paying attention. And Sebastian Villa now looking for Marlon. Can he win the header? Oh, no, he can't quite. Oh, what on earth are you doing there, John Stonesy? And he's lost it. It's an absolute disaster. And then John Stones manages to redeem himself. Comes back to Cruz. And, just wide. But yeah, we are taking on Brighton in the next game. Could be totally different. The form is always going to take into account how things are going to go. Anyway, chance here for Bernardo Silva. And that's really all Man City have had today. They've had half chances. Yeah, Aguero had one in the first half, but apart from that, him striking the post, that's probably the biggest threat that we've seen against us. Having Marlon on blue today has been a lifesaver, though. Absolute lifesaver. It's amazing how much different he feels compared to neutral form. Anyway, here is Mina. He wants to play that over the top. Luckily, sorry, that wasn't. Why do I keep saying Mina? Sterling. So 1 minute to play. Can't see too much stoppage time happening today. But this is going to do nicely. It's going to put us into at least second place as Man City again with some terrible play at the back. And it's going to be Luigi. Tried it. Failed. So yeah, should be 3, shouldn't it? I thought I'd go for the cheeky dink that time. Not quite right. But yeah, this will put us second place in the table. At least. If Tottenham lose, we go back top of the table. Anyway, here's Sergio Aguero. Let's not concede one late here. Bernardo Silva. So far the defending has been quality. And it's a good save by Strakosha. And Villa unable to keep it on. So the last chance of the game. Ball's fired in. Rodri with a free header. Oh, cleared off the line. And Man City are going to get a consolation. I don't know why Gundogan is celebrating like they've won the World Cup. You do realise, Gundogan, that it's 2-1 and... I mean, I listen to the music, it sounds good, but it's so silly. Don't get the ball. It's 2-1 and you've run out all your time. I mean, it's a good save by Strakosha here. Managed to keep it. Oh, that's a fantastic save. And then a simple tapping. But it doesn't matter too much because as soon as the referee looks at that watch, he blows for full time. And that will do nicely. Camavinga on the score sheet. Marlon scoring his 10th goal of the season now. We've got Luigi on 13 goals. Calvert-Lewin on 13. And Marlon has 10. Shalov's got 9. And David's got 9. There's a nice selection of goal scorers this season. There it is. 10 attempts to 12. They had possession. They had passes. It doesn't matter. Man of the match today was Marlon. So the other results. Liverpool drawing against Manchester United. Southampton beating West Ham. Chelsea beat Bournemouth. Crystal Palace beat Huddersfield Town. Newcastle drew against Watford. Brighton drew against Arsenal. No, they didn't. Brighton lost to Arsenal. Sheffield United 0. Wolves 4. Leeds lost against Leicester. And Tottenham did drop points. Hey, against Burnley. So we're top of the table again. On goal difference. Doesn't matter. It's still a long way to go. But it's so tight up there, it's unbelievable. But we do have a lovely, 9-point cushion right now ahead of Liverpool in 4th. Man United remain in 8th. Arsenal 9th. Bottom of the table now, Bournemouth and Huddersfield Town. But it's pretty close down there, and anything can happen. All right, so we are going to advance to take on Brighton. This could be a totally different game. Honestly, sometimes playing the tougher teams is easier than playing the hard, the smaller teams. So don't hold out too much. You know that one thing that does annoy me. I will tell you right. Look at that. 1 against Manchester City. There's no space. I mean, who did this? Who did this? Can I want a word, please? Programming for you. All right, let's quickly have a look at the messages. I know Luigi did finish training with his things. We got an offer for Barrios there. But Luigi's new skill, gamesmanship, has been sorted, so he has that. So let's actually go ahead now and keep training players because we need to. So let me find someone that needs a good session, and we'll be right back. All right, I think I'm going to do this one, super sub. I think having the super sub for Marlon or Calvert-Lewin. I'm going to go for Marlon on this one. But I think that would be a good trait to have for him. Bring him on, and those stats are going to be a little bit boosted. So, yeah, why not? We'll give that to Marlon. All right, folks, so today's lineup, taking on this Brighton side, playing a 4-1-2-3 formation. Obviously, that's going to change. But look at this. Look at this. All the players are up for it today. We have got lovely form on every single player. So it's a good sign. So Strakosha's buzzing. Mina, Tar. I'm going to start Holgate, though, instead of Klosterman. I'm going to rest him for the Barcelona game coming up. We're going to go Barrios, Kulusevski, and David today. Kulusevski still has the whole player trait right now. I think I'm training him to be a roaming flank. He's going to change again, but he still has it. He's up for it. I'm going to start him with David behind or ahead of him. Well, we could try that, but I'm actually going to do that one. Then Hudson-Odoi with the full blue. Villa's on the blue. Shalov's up for it, and we're going to go Calvert-Lewin today. And then we're going to rest all the other players because they're not on form. Folks, as I keep saying, if you're on Legend, even Superstar, but more about Legend, you've got to play the players on form. Otherwise, your team will feel terribly slow, even if you don't think he's the right player to put in. Stick him in. See how he does. All right, that's what we're going to go for. I'm not going to bring James today. I'm going to rest him. Because we've got other players. I mean, Alan hasn't really been playing lately, but he's not up for it. If you're not up for it, you're not starting. That's how he works. All right, I will see you guys there in the matchup. It's a big, big game because they're all big games, and there's no such thing as a small game. So without further ado, let's see what kit Brighton will be wearing. They'll be wearing the yellow or the black kit. We'll give them the yellow. A couple of birds, or canary, as they say. All right, I will see you guys there at Goodison Park. So here we are back again. You guys know the drill by now. It's that time. Honestly, that's my ringtone when I wake up in the morning. It works. It works. Anyway, Brighton are lying what? 18th, 17th? I mean, this really could be a tougher game than Man City. The only thing that's going to help us is the form. Every player is on at least green. Going to give us the advantage. We're going to use the wings again, try and exploit them, try and use Shalov and Calvert-Lewin. But without further ado, here we go. The field's looking lush. Kulusevski in the middle today with Barrios and David. It's a little bit of a different mix. I do like Barrios. See, Barrios has grown on me. Didn't really like him at the beginning, but his ability to just sort of slot in there and hold that anchor man, it makes out for some good cover, and you need that. Right, Hudson-Odoi, watch the quick turn. There he goes. Lovely play. Now, who's in the box? We know who's in the box. It's Calvert-Lewin. It's all the way to the back post, though. An interesting ball in, wasn't it? Too much pace on it. You can see Brighton, though, already starting off very defensive here. It's Kulusevski now. Hudson-Odoi. Right, so it's going to be one of these matches where Brighton are just sitting back. So that's going to be good fun. Villa. Back to Barrios. Might as well give it back towards Villa. It's a lovely ball. Floats this one high. David was at the back stick. Probably should have just drilled that in, to be fair. And we will take this throw. Kulusevski touches it on. Barrios. Finding Villa. I mean, when Villa's on blue form, I mean, you might as well forget it. No one's going to keep up with him. No way. Far too good. Go on, Calvert-Lewin. Stay with him. Here is White. I swear Brighton have always been a bit of a thorn in the side. I can't remember the last time we faced them in the scoreline, but they've got players that can score goals against us. Here is Trossard. It's a great challenge by Barrios, although he's missed the ball. That's Cuaderdo. I remember this guy, all because of his name. I just call that guy Prooper. Lamptey. Well, David, hold him up. 2 blue shirts around him. Back towards this guy. That's all I'm going to call him, this guy. And that should be our ball. Well done, Holgate. Just about did enough. Sebastian Villa now can fire it into Barrios' feet. And away we go now with the Barrios. Calvert-Lewin looking to swing it round to Hudson-Odoi. Back to David. Go on, get on your feet. Nicely done, Kulusevski. Ref will just play on with that, thank you. No problems. Here is Villa. Oh, has he got lucky? He has got lucky. Now, who's near post? We're going to drill this one in. And there's no one in there again. No one's taken the gamble today. Well, lads, I like to get a nice, easy goal to start with and then sit on a cushion. These are the matches we have to win, no doubt about it. Shalov. Good play, Shalov. Nice hold-up play towards Hudson-Odoi. Back post is all alone. And there it is. No one's in there again. Right now, all over Brighton. Swung round to White. Veltman. Reverse ball back inside. Brighton looking under the cosh, looking nervy. For them, it's a big match as well. They need the points. They don't want to get relegated this season. Ball's up the line. Adoni feeds it inside. Trossard, can he take on his man? That's fine from there, although Strakosha made a bit of a meal of it. Towards Mina, though. Mina's always going to be one of the favourites. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. And luckily, Strakosha's done exceptionally well. We're going to launch this one high, looking for Calvert-Lewin. He is going to win the head. And this is a chance for a break and a half, but Villa just didn't have the legs to beat his man as the ball goes all the way back to Ryan. And it comes back to Barrios. Kulusevski. Barrios back to Kulu. Tried to find Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi today, because he's got that. Oh, the form is so good with him. He's look at him, absolute beast today. That's a good challenge, though, saying that much. Here is Lamptey. And that's where form can mess you up, because you could think, oh, the player is so good. Well, it's just because he's on blue form. You want good players when they're on neutral. Hard to find, because those are going to be your expensive ones. But and then when they're on blue, there's literally no one better in the game. Villa, nicely done. Get it back. There you go. Right, I've seen the run in the middle there. I have seen the run of David here, all on his own. Can he nod that back? Kind of. Villa does win the header. Trossard. Yeah, I just need Brighton to go a little bit more gun-ho. Problem with them is when they're defending with so many numbers. It's making it hard for the likes of Shalov to get in, although this could be a chance for him. Keep playing those balls over the top. Calvert-Lewin! That's more like it, though. And that's stuff that I would never have done in the past, you know. Start of this series, you know, I didn't really want to play balls like that, but honestly, sometimes you have to. Well, Trossard is found a little bit more space. Big deflection. And Sebastian Villa now. I mean, he's been up and down all flank. He's going to be absolutely knackered at this rate. David, Calvert-Lewin. Here we go. David, keep going. Keep going, son. Lay it back. Chance for David. Oh. So the second half is underway. There was only 3 attempts to about 3 or 4 in the first half. I found it hard to break through. The only thing we've really done in the second half here. Oh, hang on a minute. What's happened there? Oh, Calvert-Lewin. Nearly making Brighton pay with a mistake at the back. But all we've done now is really move Kulusevski as an AMF. And I've put David a little bit deeper than him. Just because David's a little bit more nimble on the ball. So I want him to pick the ball up in a different area and see what he can do with it. You know, here is Escudido. Still got to keep getting those balls down the wings. I think we need to keep trying to find Hudson-Odoi. Haven't found him enough. Here is Adoni! And a comfortable save. We may have to bring Luigi on. Maybe we need that Luigi magic. That Marlon magic. Now, this is just... It's one of those matches. I told you the Brighton game will be harder because Man City didn't sit back. They attacked us. So it was far easier. And this is what happens in real football. Man United can beat the likes of Man City because they play more adventurous. You're going to get in behind. It's the teams that sit back and want to soak up the pressure. That's when it becomes tougher. Anyway, this is a chance now. Here we go. This is it. Villa's in. Are we going to do it alone? Lay it, lay it, lay it, lay it, lay it. Oh, try laying it back. Shoot, lay it, one or the other. And there we have a chance now. So we are going to go. Where is Mina? You know what? I don't even think I've put him. All right, I need to get him. I haven't got him up. All right, Mina is up. He is up from the back. Can he do what he does best, which is win the header? It's going to be Shalov. Oh, he went for the cheeky flick and he nearly pulled it off. Oh, we needed was the tap-in. Now Hudson-Odoi can take this all day. Nope, see you later. We're off. Oh, we'll take it, ref. Filthy. Hudson-Odoi today, different class. Wonderful. And there's Muller. Always without a haircut. Well, yeah, he never gives a yellow, Muller. He'll give us a yellow all the time, but the opposition, no. Doesn't want to do it. Hudson-Odoi. Kulusevski. Back to Hudson. Lay it back. Oh, chance again. I mean, it's going to be typical this match. It'll be typical this match when Brighton manage to hold on or steal something late and annoy me. Oh, hang on. Here we go again. Sebastian Villa. That's the ball, surely. Oh, fudgy fudge. Luigi can't believe it. You know, so what's going on today? What's going on up there? All right, well, once again, we're going to try it. I'm definitely not taking anyone off. There's no one on form on the bench, so it's not even relevant. Here we go this time. Here we go. Watch this volley from Villa. Now Hudson-Odoi. Still going. Hudsy. Yay. And now a chance for Brighton to break because look at the space up top. Andone. Okay, hold him up. Trossard. Oh, they've left a big hole the other side. Holgate come across. Different class, Holgate. Oh, what a legend. And away we go now. This game is getting stretched, and that's just pointless. Why do we lay that off when Kulusevski had no threat on him at all? Doing dumb things like that doesn't help the cause. Trossard. Hudson-Odoi's been pulled out of position. Pablo Marino. Hudson-Odoi's been made to look like a plum. But that's what he does. He comes back and wins it. Shalov. Flick on. Hudson-Odoi again. Players are up the line. Kulusevski. It's one of these matches, isn't it? It's one of these frustrating games where you're just trying to... Oh, hang on. Oh, once again, nipping at their heels. I'm not changing the way we're playing. We're going to continue to play like this. I still feel like there's a goal in it somewhere. Calvert-Lewin, nicely done. Villa. These players in there. Lay that one back. Kulusevski. Oh, that was an absolute rocket. Did you see the dip on that ball? Good Lord, Kulusevski smashes this. So unlucky not to score. Look at this. Bang. Oh, if that had gone in, it would have broke the net. So a chance for McAllister. Yeah, we're going to move the goalie. Of course we are. Oh my goodness me, Strakosha just stood there like a spare one at a wedding. Didn't even give a monkeys about going for that. And hang on a minute, there's a chance here for Shalov. And is Calvert-Lewin in? Is he in? No, he's not, because Arnold Schwarzenegger is at the back and he's too strong for him. Man, this game is crazy. Brighton are still in this and they know that they could possibly even steal it. Here is a chance. Sebastian Villa's got to get back quick. Villa! And unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, it's why you love PES, isn't it? You beat Man City comfortably, and now we may even lose to Brighton. I just can keep up with him. I mean, Sebastian Villa, this Escuadado must be on full blue as well, because I thought we won it there, couldn't get it off him, and it's a good finish. Kulusevski, come on, we need a good ball in. Well, it's not a bad idea, because Calvert-Lewin could have got there. Comes back towards Hudson-Odoi, and we're just grasping at straws at that point. All right, we'll make one change. We're going to bring on Marlon. Hudson-Odoi's looking tired. Yeah, you can manage to win that one. You didn't win it when we needed you to. Here we go. Right, get in the box. Get in the box, please. Delivers it high. Looking for Shalov. I mean, did I really need to whip that in there? Probably not. And Kulusevski's been beaten to the ball. And oh, hang on. Barrios. Lovely. Marlon. Oh, why bother? Why bother, Ricky? Don't do it. I thought they might actually get faked out there. The goalie was coming out. This is going to be so annoying if we don't win this. Or we're not going to win it now, I don't think, but at least get something out of it. A point right now would be our best bet. Brighton have literally just hung on and are going to steal it. Via Calvert-Lewin towards David. Every single time we're this close. Here is Lamptey now. Brighton, 5 minutes to hold on. It's going to be a massive win for them. But Kulusevski's got other ideas. Lays it back. Shalov. Deflection again. And what do we just keep shooting now for the sake of it? Won it back again. Got Kulusevski and other players getting each other's way. Barrios. Good play, Barrios. Oh, it's lovely feet, and we'll take it. If anything now, it's a free kick in a very, very promising position. Kulusevski's probably the favourite here to take this, but lovely play by Barrios. Took his time, skipped past one, and then skipped past the second as well. Definitely a free kick. Even though Maupau said, pow. All right, well, we're going to have to do this. Oh, come on, we need a goal. We need this to go in. And it's always the worst. It's always the nerviest part, isn't it? And I don't even know what I'm aiming at now. So here we go anyway. It's going to be the big man of Kulusevski. I thought I put a little bit too much on it. As in, I didn't move over. We've hit the bar. Kulusevski's hit the bar now. And he's hit the post. I think it's just one of those days. So it's going to be McAllister to take the free kick. Holgate didn't get there. What I mean it. Now Kulusevski has just hit this one long, and he said to Shalov, if you can do anything with it, run with it, son, run with it. And that is going to go out for our throw. Come on, lads, get forward. Everyone get up there. Just get up front. Push. I'm actually going to wait till Mina gets in the box here. Mina, get in there. No, you need to get in the box. Kulusevski. Nicely done. How's the delivery? It's not bad. It's Mina. Yeah! Oh, Mina! You absolute legend! Well, if that's not a game plan for you, a little bit of Shimon Michael Jackson in a nutshell. Yeah, I know it's 1-1. We haven't won it, but this feels like we've saved ourselves some massive points. Number one, credit to Kulusevski here for taking his man on. What a ball in this is, but what a header. It's unbelievable. Have a look at it again. We'll get a good old angle for you. Drills it in, leaps like an absolute mountain, and he just nestles it into the far corner. Oh, that's mental. So 1-1. I don't know how much time he got left. Is there enough time to try and steal it here? Barrios just looking forward. Oh my goodness me, are you having a laugh? It's Marlon! Oh my God! Beat that! Dude, I can't. I've no words. I mean, I don't know what to say. This is why I love PES. This is why I love doing this, because these matches are all over the place. 2 minutes ago, we were a goal down. We just launched this one, route one. I just said, I'm just going to clear this. Look at this ball from Barrios. It's exceptional, and the finish isn't bad either. The goalie gets a hand onto it, but it isn't enough. I actually want to have a look at Marlon's run here. Let's have a look at Marlon. Where is he? There he is. Have a look at his run. Look at this. Bang. What a ball that is. Finds him. That's not even Marlon though, is it? I don't know where it is. There he is. But there's no way you guys are beating that for an entertaining ending to a video. Well, we're going full on defensive. I mean, we have absolutely stolen this. This is nuts. This is... I keep saying game after game that these matches are getting more insane, and every single time something crazy happens. But today, I think we've deserved the win. They're still not over, by the way, so we don't want to concede one here. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. Mina, get across. Well done. Oh, is it going to stay on? It is. No, well done, Holgate. But I keep saying these games are getting more nuts, but that is bonkers. To score like that, on Legend as well, I mean... what can you say? Well done, Barrios. Different class, mate. And that will do nicely now as we take this one away. We brought Marlon on. He's changed the game. And Mina coming up trumps. Look at the scoreboard. Just look at it. And my neighbours probably hate me, but you do what you do. So there we have it. 13 attempts to 7. As I said, we deserved the win. We created enough. We hit the bar. We hit the post. The man of the match today was Mina. And Marlon, the guy, is starting to click even more. So the other results, we hope and pray that Tottenham and Man City lost. Well, Man United beating Manchester City by 1-0. Fantastic. West Ham 0, Liverpool 1, Bournemouth 3, Southampton 0, Huddersfield 0, Chelsea 1. Look at that. Tottenham losing 4-0 to Leicester. Thank you, Leicester. Love you. Wolves 4, Leeds 1, Sheffield United beating Arsenal, Burnley beat Newcastle, and Watford losing to Crystal Palace. So we go 3 points clear. And 4 points clear of Manchester City. I'm loving this right now. We need to maintain this. It's going to be tough, but we need to. So it's unchanged in the top 8. Leicester now up to 9th. Arsenal 10th. Bottom of the table, Huddersfield Town, Bournemouth, and Brighton now heading into relegation. I'm sorry, Brighton, but it had to be done. Anyway, we are going to return because we are taking on, there it is, a streak of Everton wins. That's not too shabby. But yeah, we are going to be taking on Barcelona. Remember, we're a goal down after the first leg, and then we've got Sheffield United. After that, we've got Arsenal. Then we've got some international friendlies that we don't care about. And then we've got maybe the quarterfinals. It's a big ask before taking on Leeds. And then we have got Tottenham as well. Big game. So we're winding down, folks. We are winding down. It's becoming intense, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. Say what you want, but that ending was insane. Insane. Anyway, we'll return shortly. Till next time, leave a comment as always and take care.